Hi guys. Yeah. I just wanted to come on here and just formally say goodbye. Unfortunately, I cannot carry on with this YouTube thing. I don't think I yeah, it's just been a roller coaster of emotions and everything, and I'm quitting YouTube basically. I cannot do it anymore because it's just taking too much out of me, and it's making me feel like I am overworking myself for nothing in a way. I mean, not nothing, but it's becoming draining. It's really very taxing mentally and emotionally, and I just I I genuinely don't know what else to do. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to quit YouTube. Right now I am not okay to go on with it. It's just not going to be something I am willing to do moving forward. So I'm holding back my tears and all of that. I really wish I could carry on, and I know there's so many people who wanted me to carry on, and I know there's so many people that I could have inspired or I could have impacted some way somehow. But if it's not healthy in my life anymore, then I don't think I can basically carry on. Oh, guys.
Girl.
Psych! Yo. I'm a great actor. Anyways, let's get straight into this video. Anyways, what's good, Ole Gang? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a new subscriber, you have made the best decision of your life. So first things first, I would like to say thank you so much for 300 subscribers. Those who know, if you know, you know, I've been like, that was my goal for a long time, and unfortunately by the time, well, I put a time frame to it, which, you know, sometimes it's not really healthy to put time frames to your goals, but yeah, I put a time frame on the goal to reach 300 subscribers, but then when the time came, I did not reach 300 subscribers, and I only reached it like in the past weekend. No, 2 weeks ago. I actually don't remember, but yeah. Oh shit, somebody's calling me. So as I was saying, it was kind of discouraging and very, it was, I was actually like, not like this, like, you know, but basically this whole video is going to be me reflecting on a whole lot of things that have been happening in my life whilst eating, well, a bit, and doing my makeup. So this is like a low-key get ready with me. So thank you guys so much. Like, I don't think I can express how happy I am, and I'm so sorry for the beginning of this video, you guys. If you were scared, then at least you can know I can act. At least you know that I can act. If you're not scared, then my acting skills are bad, honestly. But at some point, to be quite honest, I just felt like maybe I should leave. Um, I was just like so discouraged. I was honestly discouraged by the fact that I genuinely don't know. Okay, besides the consistency part, which honestly is kind of hard to be consistent, especially trying to juggle content and school. It's very hard to be consistent. But then, besides the consistency, I felt like it's been so long since I came onto YouTube. Well, relatively long. It hasn't been that long, quite honestly. But in my opinion, I felt like this year was supposed to be where I'm seeing real growth in terms of my YouTube channel. And quite honestly, even my subscribers can see and they know that the growth isn't like drastic or anything, you know. And it's okay. Like, I've actually learned and told myself that it's okay, and I've learned to be patient. That's another thing about everything that is going on in my life. It's patience. And I wrote a few notes down so that I can not ramble too much and remember. I wanted to remember what I was like saying, you know. So I am not quitting YouTube, guys. I am not. I'm not a quitter. Honestly, I'm not. And this whole week has just shown me that I am really not a quitter. I'm not one to, I mean, I may be down and out. And I think that's the reason why, it's not, I think actually, that's the reason why I did not upload last week as I should have, because in me wanting to upload, I felt like the video that I was going to upload was going to be so forceful, like, because I was not really in the space to upload and to come here and talk and, you know, do all of those things. But I do feel like the whole woman series that I did on my channel, it it also just took a toll on me, not negatively per se, but it just made me realize a whole lot of things. I did plan on having this series, but I only planned like beginning of July, and I've realized that my lack of planning things out is the reason why I actually did not enjoy it that much. And I really hoped and I really thought I was going to enjoy it, right? So I didn't really plan the woman series quite well. And unfortunately, if you don't plan things well, the execution also is not going to be that great. Because I was meant to wrap it up last week, but when my like the last episode was going to be an episode where I was just talking about my experiences and having a few people send me like a short clip of their experiences, and it was just going to be a positive thing to do, you know. But unfortunately, I just I couldn't, like, I really just couldn't. And yeah, I think I'm really sorry for those who are expecting a video and it did not come. I'm so sorry, guys. But I felt like it was going to be forceful. I felt like I was going to be so, like, oh my gosh, like, you know, when you're just too animated, if that makes sense. I was going to be forcing the conversation and I was not going to feel comfortable because I was not really in the great space of mind. And I was not really in a great space of mind to be filming or to be making content or to try and put myself out there whereas I'm down and out, you know. So that really just it set me back, honestly, and it just made me realize how I should be patient, because I thought the women's series was going to be also something to attract subscribers to my channel. I mean, of course, when I take videos out, I do it because I enjoy it. But quite honestly, the growth part of it is quite important too, you know. I don't want to ever feel like I'm releasing 10 trillion videos and then there's no growth and there's no progress in terms of that. So, and I think also I did not get into it in the right space. Like, I genuinely don't think I did. Because for me, I was like, oh, Women's Month, let me jump onto this. Let me see what I can, speak about that can make people, like, that could create a buzz in a way, which there's nothing wrong with, honestly. If you see space in which there's something missing, or there's something that you can take advantage of, then quite honestly do it. Like, why would you not want to take advantage of great opportunities, right? But for me personally, I think I did not enter into the right space. That's why I couldn't even finish it properly, and I'm quite disappointed with that. But I think it was what I needed to learn, and it was something that I needed to go through so that I can understand that I can't want to not have pure intentions with things that I do. Does that make sense? Because my intention was, yes, educate people about the struggles women are going through, and basically shine a light on these conversations that we're not having, you know? And I feel like the most informative part of the women's series was honestly the endometriosis videos, which I really enjoyed because this year, I was exposed to a lot of people who have endometriosis, and I didn't even know what it was about. I didn't even understand what it was about. So for me to also inform the next person, I felt such a great pleasure to do so. And that was something that really was motivating. But then also I was feeling why is it that what I was aiming to achieve with this is not what I'm actually achieving, which was numbers, you understand? And I was just like, ciao, what the fuck, you know? It just took me back, and that's just besides the point, anyways. But I think now, okay, besides the fact that I am going to be taking a break from YouTube only because of my exams, I think it's something that I really had to learn and go through. It's something that I had to learn and go through basically. So yeah, let me do my brows chat. I'll be back right now. Where's this thing? So I just got done with my brows, so now we're going into the face. And yeah, so with that being said, with everything that I was saying now, honestly, this whole experience has just taught me patience, and not only just with my YouTube channel, but with everything that I am going through. It just taught me patience. Like, I cannot rush certain things, and the minute I want to rush them, that's when I actually do them wrong, if that makes sense. Not saying that I completely did the whole women series wrong, but I don't think I did it to the best of my capabilities, because how I had it in mind was not how it came out. And I think the only reason why it did not come out the way I wanted it to was because, one, I did not plan, and I was also not patient to understand that I can't just go into things without having a plan, you know? Because, guys, planning is really important. you can't want to you can't plan to succeed, but then you don't have a plan how to reach that point in which you're succeeding at. I don't know if that makes sense. Because the common saying is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So yeah. And quite honestly, it was a humbling experience. I was just like, okay, girl, what's going on? Because this is not who you are. You don't just go into things or say sure, like that's not what we agreed on. That's not what I want to do. Because Tabang, who was rushing, was like, no, let's do this. And then I'm like, but that's not who we are. That's who we used to be, but that's not who we are now. So yeah, hold on a little bit. And I just had to teach myself patience and teach myself how to trust the process, because that's actually very important. Just trust the process. And because also spiritually I've grown this year and connected far more than I had in any other time of my life. So now I kind of understand that trusting the process also means not wanting to have full control. And it's something that I've always struggled with, because I'm low-key a control freak, and I want to kind of have control of every situation in my life and kind of not curate how things go about, but I want to have a hand in how things turn out. I don't want to just be sitting back and not doing anything. I've learned to just let go of that, because I need to also just trust in the fact that God has his own plans for me, and eventually things are going to come together. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I've been low-key MIA in that sense. And yeah, so the other part of everything is healing. So if you don't know, for those of you who don't know, last year 2020 my father passed away in August. I guess also August was not the greatest month for me to want to be a busy bee, because it was kind of like a month for me to be reminded of the fact that this is the month that my father passed away. August is just not a month for me to actually be I mean, because the wound is still fresh, you know what I mean? So, and he passed away literally 2 weeks before my prelims last year. So obviously last year I mean I accepted the fact that now he's gone, but I didn't quite deal with it, because I was just focused on making sure that I pass my exams and all of that. So obviously this year now I'm just well, damn. Emotionally also, August is, it's yeah, it's just, yeah, it's not a great month or anything. That now I have to deal with this shit. Damn, I have to actually mourn and heal, because last year I don't really think I had that opportunity. Last year it was after we buried him, it was and finals, prelims, it was just a whole lot, But yeah, I'm actually happy that some of these things happen the way they do, because then you don't get to, if things happen the way you want them to happen, do you really get to learn something? because then you already knew how it was going to happen. If things happen the way you want them to happen, you know what I mean? Because now you already know, say you do this, then I do this, then I do this. So obviously I am curating everything. Understand that this is part of my journey and this is how I have to learn certain things. So I'm very happy that emotionally I was like not taken aback, because like that just does not sound right, but I'm actually grateful that it happened the way it had to happen, because now I realize that I can't keep going on like I just didn't lose my father, you know. And although I am trying to like, or I have accepted it, you know, it was kind of hard to accept at first because that nigga is like Rambo. Do you know who Rambo is? John Wick. Yes, let me say John Wick. Yeah. But right now I'm in a really great space because I'm not a quitter, guys. I'm not a quitter. I ain't no way I'm quitting YouTube or anything in my life for that fact. Why would I quit? That's not how my dad raised me to be. So why would I want to quit? Do you know what I mean? So, and I'm not, it's not like I'm not quitting because of him. No. I'm doing this for myself. But now let's get to the low-key sad news. I am taking a break from YouTube for my exams because right now it is the 4th of September and I'm starting my exams in 11 days. Starting my exams on the 15th of September, and then the next day is my dad's birthday. Yeah, what a sad thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm starting my exams on the 15th of September and I'm only finishing at the end of November. So you guys can calculate how long I'll be gone, right? But I'm going to upload a video next week. I don't want to be gone, but I have to be gone because I can't want to give my full time to school whilst I'm stressing about YouTube. Well, not stressing, but whilst I'm thinking, yo, I need to film, I need to upload, I need to edit, I need to do that, you know. I genuinely feel like I need to focus on one thing at a time. And believe me, by the time I'm back, honey, y'all gonna be getting some content like galore. Possibly 2 uploads a week. Because I'll be done with school, right? And I'm obviously... Oh my gosh. I just poked myself in the eye. You guys are going to be getting content galore because I'm going to be done with school and I'm obviously going to be hot girl summering. So the content is coming, y'all. Like, honestly, the content is coming. Guys, so I'm finally done with my makeup and yeah. This was not the intended look, quite honestly. I was supposed to just do orange and pink look, which is, this is what you see on the sides, but then I was like, let me try do butterflies on my eyes, and I feel like it's actually speaking so well with the message for today. And the message is just let go and just let the journey take you where it needs to take you. And I feel like butterflies do that a lot. They just flap their wings and they just flap their wings gracefully and the wind just, you know, takes them where they need to go. So yeah, to wrap up the video, I think I've realized certain things about myself, and I think now I need to be quite like really honest with myself, and I'm obviously going to share that on my platform because my platform is basically a reflection of my life, who I am, and yeah, and I feel like I've always felt that deeply within that I want to share my light, my experiences and my knowledge and everything about myself. Not everything, but yeah, I want to share knowledge with people. And yeah, guys, so these butterflies are a symbol of new beginnings because I feel like after this video I'm going to go about my content a lot more differently. I'm still going to be the same old Ole, but then I think I'm now just going to keep a very open mind and not necessarily want to restrict myself for one, or to dictate everything or curate how things are supposed to go. If I'm supposed to take another year to get to my goals, that's okay, you know, because I think also this year, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to say. This year has taught me that no matter how much you want to curate certain things in your life, like I was supposed to be in university this year. That was how I wanted things to go, but things didn't go my way. And I felt like, had I not let go of what I wanted so much, I would have never learned any of the things that I've learned this year. And the the foundation this year has built for my life and for my future, it's just like I've grown so much as a person. It's so crazy because wow, I now can easily tell myself anything and believe that I will actually succeed at doing that. I enjoyed creating this look because, firstly, if you know me, this is way out of my comfort zone. I've never had yellow on my eyes, and I don't think I would have ever said, you know what, let me do something yellow. No, or orange or pink. Those are not my colors. I think stepping out of your comfort zone just allows so much growth, so much learning, so much introspection. Just a lot of things just start to unravel and reveal themselves that if you were too much in your comfort zone, you would have never known. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my family, being part of my platform. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, watching, because honestly, those things mean the most to me. And I will see you guys. I will see you guys in summer. We're in spring now. These are also spring colors, you know, on brand, very on brand. But I will see you guys in summer after my exams. Now I'm going to kick ass. So thank you so much again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends to come join the Ole gang. It's nice here, as y'all can see. And yeah, guys, bye.